Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting stream tonight with Rolling Solo. I'm checking out a game that a lot of people have been telling me that I need to play for a long time, and I haven't gotten a chance to try it out, but I'm going to do that tonight. Finally, going to be checking out Armello, which I've heard. I think it's another one of those games, kind of like Slay the Spire, that is not adapted from a board game, but is definitely board game inspired in a lot of ways. So I'm really excited about it, and the game just kind of started right up without me going to a menu or anything, and so I'm getting into the story right off the bat. And I think it's going to just start with a tutorial, which is pretty cool. I always like when games kind of take you by the hand and set you into the story. And kind of teach you, and then you kind of can get into it the more to get the more advanced moves, that kind of thing. So we're starting off with the story, a little bit story here. The kingdom of Armello is one of magic and wonder, yet a dark shadow creeps across the land. Our once mighty king has been touched by the malevolence of the rot, his tyranny and madness now threatening the realm he once united. Hero, by whatever means necessary, you must become the king or queen of Armello. Though beware, the game of Armello is one of chance and treachery. No game shall be the same, and often fate and your opponents will be cruel to you. But remember, it is a daring hero who snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. Alright. Very movie-like. Moon shines upon you, Thane. The elders grow restless. A dark scent taints the air. We suspect dark forces at work. We suspect the rot. A Wolf Clan knight awaits you by the gates of Southbank. He has reported evidence of Rat Clan activity. Perhaps they are behind the taint. We have sent a guide to lead you to the settlement. Though a talkative fellow, he is a seasoned explorer and will serve you well. May your blade strike true. Snowstrider Greymane Denmother. Alright, so this game has kind of like cartoony graphics, animal protagonists, but it's definitely pretty cool looking. Did the Den-Mother tell you about me? She did. I know she did. I see your letter. Let's go. Alright, my first quest is at Southbank. Journey there by traveling from tile to tile. Alright. So it looks like it's going to be fun. There are action points. You have 3 action points per turn, just very similar to board games. Use them to move between tiles. So I got to try to get to Southbank within 2 turns. I'm assuming. Okay, so I can move by selecting an adjacent tile. I think I'll go around the mountains. Yeah, of course, they'll take forever. 2 action points to enter, but you get a defensive bonus if you're on them. Alright, so I get 3 moves per turn. Finish my first turn, I should be able to get there easily in 2 turns. Forest provides stealth at night. Stealth heroes cannot be seen. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's cool. This is the end turn button. You can end the turn at any time. Okay, so my body is represented with my health here on the bottom left. I've got 5 out of 5 to kind of move my picture's kind of in the way. Yeah, it's pretty neat so far. Hey, Joe. If I lose all my health, which is also up here at the top, I'll die and be returned to my clan grounds. Alright, so I gotta keep moving towards South Bane. So far, very easy. Okay, so when I walk into a settlement, it brings it under my control. Each settlement I control provides a gold income at dawn. A robed figure bursts from South Bank gates. They hold a bloody knife. A squire is in pursuit. Thane, stop him, she cries. I've reached my first quest. In quest, you choose between a dangerous option for a bonus, reward, or playing it safe. So I can let them go, no test required, or I can halt the figure. Oh, they want me to do the safe option. Oh, okay. So the quest dangerous option is going to test my stats. I'll gain +1 body from completing this quest. Completing quests also rewards heroes with prestige as their fame spreads across the kingdom. Your chance to succeed is based on the stat being tested, 10% for each stat point, so I must have 5 points. I've got a 50-50 chance. If I succeed, the dangerous test will gain the reward. The penalty is a -2 to my health. Alright, let's do the dangerous path. Halt the figure. This is your chance of reward. Okay, 5 frogs. This is your chance of failure. 5 hearts. Oh, it's going to make me pick. Click one of the quest tokens to find out whether you've succeeded. Success! Your bonus reward is a follower. You'll also receive 1 body and 1 prestige. You step before the figure and block their clumsy strike. You grab their pack before they flee. A journal of scribbled notes tumbles out. Alright, I got a squire. If only you got here sooner. That beast attacked while we waited for you. He killed my master. Misery, tragedy, whoa, how can I go on? Oh well, you looking for a squire? This guy could come in handy, Thane. Alright, looks like I got... Click here to open your inventory. Alright, drag the squire into a party slot to recruit him. The next time you're killed in battle, the squire dies instead. Okay. I have a new master. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Right after a nap. I need sleep. Feet hurt. Alright. So I'm going to end my turn. Turns in Armello cycle from day to night. This is your gold. It is used to play item and trickery cards. You earn gold income from your clan and settlements every dawn. Let's get going. You should read through the journals you've recovered. The denizens of Armello will provide you with rumors. Often you will be able to choose between several of them. This rumor will lead to a quest with treasure as a reward. This is your fight. It represents your prowess in battle. So that's also down the bottom left here. It's 5. This quest will test your fight. You scan the journal from the robed figure. His notes reveal he has set up camp north of here. Okay, it looks like it's some kind of item. Alright. So it looks like the quest is up north of me. Sir, I gathered up some of my master's supplies. I'm sure he'd want you to have them. For a price. We should equip the sword and shield. They're sure to come in handy when we're done. Before we're done, sorry. Alright, so we can equip items, which are also cards. It's pretty cool. Dragging them from your hand, the inventory shelf will open automatically. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, this is my inventory stuff. Trusty shield. And the shining steel sword. Alright, we're crossing a swamp today. Tough walk. We might pick up a scratch or 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my new quest. Oof. Swamps deal -1 health upon entering. Guess I had to go that way. Stone circles are ancient sites imbued with wild power. They restore +1 health to those that enter. The circle is cluttered... Oh, this is the safer option in a quest. Completing the quest will still increase your fight by 1. And +1 prestige as word of your deed spread. This is the dangerous option, which will test your fight. So I have a 50-50 chance again. The reward is a treasure, the poppet, and the clue we seek. The cost is -1 health. I mean, I can always use some extra item. I think I've got one more item slot. Okay. See if we can get lucky. Oh, I've got time. Timed. No, I lost health. You go down on all fours, racing across the circle. At the last moment the figure spins and slashes you across the face. You howl and he escapes. Dang, he took the poppet. Huh, I didn't want anything to do with the rod. Let's set up camp. We can start trying to track him down tomorrow. Whoa. Someone attacked me. Thane of the Wolf Clan, hand over the poppet or be slain by order of the king. We don't even have the poppet. Why are the guards attacking? We've done nothing wrong. This is madness. Oof. Combat. Okay. Remember fight? Each point in it grants a die in battle. So I've got 6 fight. I'm going to get 6 dice. Dice and Armello have 6 unique symbols. A sword counts as an attack. A shield counts as a defense. Suns count as attacks during the day and misses at night. Okay, that's kind of cool. And moons are the opposite. Misses during the day and attacks at night. Wilds count as an attack, then explode, granting a bonus die roll. Finally, a rot counts as a miss. These are your opponent's stats. They work the same way as yours. They've got 4 combat, 5 health, no wits. Although, I guess I don't know what wits is yet. These are your opponent's stats. Okay. So they get 4 dice. At the start of battle, both combatants show their relevant items, followers, and abilities while their dice are locked in. The Wolf Clan's affinity is the Knight. They get +1 dice when facing challenges at night. Cool. Ooh, so I got a 7th die. The Trusty Shield will grant me +1 shield in battle, which will protect the Thane from 1 enemy attack. Cool. Oh, an automatic defense die. Okay. A Shining Steel Sword grants you +1 sword in battle. Cool. The King's Guard carry Hare's Halberds, which reduce their opponent's battle dice. Okay. So it gives them an extra die and takes 1 of mine away. Now I'm going to roll my dice. Oof. Oh, nice. That's awesome. It auto does the hits and blocks. Okay, so I hit him for 1 damage. Ugh. Fighting again. Alright. See if I can do a little better. Not much defense, but traded some damage there. This isn't good. Did you see? We have a bounty now. The King's Guard will hunt us down. Ugh, that's not good. We need to figure out a plan fast. Within Armello, darkness stirs, for signs of rot have now returned. A hunted wolf forced to withdraw, as rats slink in to find out more. Ah, that was the prologue. So I unlocked a die. Ah, so now I'm going to look at... This was a wolf's hunt. Basic of movements and combat. It's a cool tutorial setup. A rat's tail. In Mercurio's story, learn to play cards and navigate the perils of Armello. Ah, so this is me watching the previously on Armello. Hail, Mercurio. Our ears within the royal palace hear of secret plans. Thane seems to think much of his abilities. He hunts the tools of the rot. The king has laid a trap for him. A bounty will be placed on his head. A bounty which we expect you to claim. Teach him the consequences of meddling with the rot. Then find these tools for yourself. Nat Fennett, the spy master, awaits you in South Bank. Her skills will be of use to you. Good luck. Keep your blade sharp and your tongue sharper. Remember, destroy this letter. Festian. Time is money, Mercurio. Remember to equip useful items. They'll help you on your journey. Okay. Go ahead and equip that. Disguise is a trickery card. These cards contain political plays, agents, traps, ruses, and more. Cool. Play to a hero. Stealth until the end of next turn. Play disguise on yourself to stay hidden. Okay, so I gotta find the spy master. This is your wits. It determines how many cards you can hold in your hand. Oh, okay. That's what wits is. This is a wits quest. You have your orders as spy master. Okay, so I gotta find him in South Bank. Which challenge reward? Alright. I don't want to go into the swamp. Take damage. Wait, I don't want to stop and rest without knowing where Thane is lurking. Here, use this gold to hire rangers. Scout around Duncastle. That's where he was last seen. So I can play Ranger's card to scout. There he is. Thane's hiding in the woods. Don't worry, come sunrise, the King's Guard will find him. The eagle flag indicates scouted tiles. Scouting reveals stealth creatures. Still kind of hard to see, but... Alright, guess we're ending the turn. Death to the traitor. Whew, chasing him down. Not looking good. Uh-oh. The settlement of South Bank is in lockdown by order of the king. We're looking for accomplices. So we've got extra defense in the mountains. Thane has played a trickery card at the settlement as a peril. A peril is a trap. Enter the tile and you'll face its challenge. Fail and you'll trigger the card's effect. What is he up to? Well, forget the peril. Thane is exposed. Let's claim that bounty. This is my prestige. It reflects your renown in the realm. We'll gain prestige in the kingdom by claiming the bounty on Thane's head. I know a few crooks who would be happy to do our dirty work. Killing another hero awards you +1 prestige. Claiming bounties awards with bonus prestige and gold based on how wanted they are. You can play cards to other creatures just like you played disguise to yourself. Let's do the crooks. Play crooks to Thane to kill him and claim the bounty. So -2 gold if they can't pay, -1 health and 1 action point. That's gold in our pockets and prestige to your name. Alright. So I guess if I get enough prestige, I'll be the leader and get to sway the king on his declaration each day. And then if he dies of his illness, I get to take over. Now let's deal with the spy master. We need to lift the lockdown. Don't attack the King's Guard or we'll end up with a bounty too. Instead, let's organize some false orders. That bounty got you some gold, which will let us contact some serious underworld figures. Force King's Guard off of a tile. Alright. The city is bustling. You enter the tavern and glance around. There are many faces, but none you've seen before. No spy master. 50-50 chance. Success. I pick an obscure song, one you'd only know if you're listening for it. It takes just a few notes before the spy master sits next to you. Information comes at a cost, Mercurio. Recruit the spy master. She will give you the ability to see other heroes' quest locations. That's cool. Thane's heading to the mountains. This could complicate things. Give me some time to speak to my contacts. Rest a while. Alright, looks like we're ending the turn there. Thane's back at his clan grounds. He's still heading towards the Winterhorn Mountains. When a hero dies, their turn ends and they lose 1 prestige and return to their clan grounds. I'm inclined to interfere with his plans, but we can't affect him while he's moving. That's no problem. We'll act where he'll be. Hire some mercenaries to lie in wait in the Fleetfoot Hills. They'll cut him off from the mountains. You can play cards even when it is not your turn. Play the Mercenary's Peril to the Fleetfoot Hills. It's going to cost him an action point in health. It'll be a trap. That slowed him down. The Spymaster has tracked the stolen Rot Tool to the Winterhorn Mountains. One of her sources in the city knows those peaks well. Okay. Here's the Strategist card. Use it to help us get to Spruceville faster. Okay, so it gives me an extra action point. Costs 3 gold to play. This is the card's Armello symbol. Increase my action points. Remember, we'll have to face Thane's Peril when we enter Spruceville, but there's no other option. The Rat's Clan affinity is at night. They get +1 dice when facing challenges at night. The Adventurer's Kit provides me +1 bonus die in perils. Okay, so I got that. Now roll your dice. Wits versus peril. So I'm assuming... Oh, I was trying to roll... Thane stole your adventurer's kit. I had my lunch in there. Claiming more than 1 settlement further increases your gold income and provides a gold discount to trickery cards. The city curfew is in effect at nightfall. The contact's house is across the street, but the King's Guard is patrolling in front of it. Let's sneak past him. Nice. Success. You're a shadow in the moonlight. He doesn't see you sneak by close enough to touch. The contact, a miner, smiles and lets you in. So in the mountains, I gain a gold and a shield. That's cool. It's recruitable. We have information. Now we plan our next move. Oh, that's cool. They credit the author or the artist in the rollover. It's kind of cool. It's neat. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him equipped. Ooh. Huh. By the Wild, that was a lightning strike spell. Why would the king attack the prince of the wolf clan? Quick, we need to report back. With the king acting so strange, we must tread very carefully. So it seems like this is, I guess as a board game, when you play a regular game, it would just be you getting quests, trying to stop other people from getting quests. Seems like the rat has more cards, the Thane has more dice so far. A rabbit's quest. In Amber's story, learn to cast spells and manipulate the kingdom's politics. Yeah, it does kind of look like Civilization, although you definitely don't do a lot of kingdom building. You can claim settlements and things, but as traitors and spies abound, I've been lenient for far too long. This is how I am repaid by the very clans I united. You forced me to take drastic measures.
Yes, that will do nicely.
The king releases all prisoners of the crown. New king's trickery perils appear across the kingdom. Looks like there's all kinds of perils going around. And what I guess the other thing that's really cool is each character has definitely a large amount of their own special abilities. So it's kind of asynchronous a little bit what each character's doing. Lady Amber, we greet you, Farseeker, and wish you well on your travels. It's with a heavy heart that we bring dire news. The king has cast aside the council of the Rabbit clan. We no longer have his ear, and the realm suffers for it. As a legend throughout the Armello, we ask you to consolidate your prestige and regain the king's trust. We can still calm this situation before it escalates. I know you were keen to go treasure hunting, but it looks like those plans might need to go on hold. But maybe we've got time to search a dungeon or two. It is your specialty. Cool. Tomb Raider, higher chance of finding rewards when exploring. That's cool. Your hero's power is shown on your hero shelf. You'll explore dungeons by moving on to it. Dungeons are full of dangers and rewards. We'll build influence by exploring and seeking out treasures and followers. Choose a quest. This is your spirit. It measures how much attuned you are to the magical energies in Armello. This is a spirit quest. Increasing your spirit will allow you to cast more powerful spells and increase your spell range. Okay. So it looks like I can increase my spirit and prestige if I accept this challenge. A bard, a chance at treasure, and probably danger as well. I might just stay outside if that's okay. I've heard that there's some strange old magic at work in there. Then again, you've got strange magic yourself. Alright, this is a spell card. It costs magic to play. Makes sense. This is magic. It's used to play spell cards and is refilled every dusk. Okay, so it's like a refilling resource. Your spirit determines how far you can play spell cards. You should focus your magic. It'll help you in the quest ahead. Alright, so I'm focusing. Head to the Broken Layer dungeon. This is the Explorer coin toss. It represents the chance of finding particular rewards or danger. As you search the dungeon, you're drawn toward a strange light. It's the bard, floating, asleep in a bubble of errant magic. I should balance. Oh, I'll definitely banish it. I've got a 60%. Since I've got my spirit so high. Success. A quick wave of the hand and the glow fades. The bard falls, hitting the ground with a loud thud. She wakes up quick. +1 prestige when you successfully escape a peril. Alright, so let's get that guy equipped. Alright, in my turn. Each dusk, your magic is balanced to match your spirit. Oh, that's cool, so I'll go higher. Nice. Ooh, the rat and the wolf are fighting. Mercurio has the highest prestige of any hero. This makes him the prestige leader. Clan rivalries have come to a head. Representatives from the Rat and Wolf clan are planning a duel. This will break current peace treaties. If you're to regain the king's ear, you'll need to gain prestige. I know a few ways you can get your name out there again. Okay. That's a little ways away. These are the 3 core decks of Armello. You may draw cards from any deck. I'm assuming I need to get spells, probably. The items deck contains weapons, armor, tools, and consumables to aid you on your journey. The trickery deck is full of traps, ruses, and political maneuverings. It's the perfect deck to slow and undermine your opponents. The spell deck is your source of powerful spells, offensive and defensive buffs and curses. Wits determines the number of cards you draw up to each turn. Okay. I mean, I may get a spell, probably. That's cool. 1 action point for the next 2 turns. I like that. Travel to your next quest. I mean, I feel like I should play this. I like how you can... Dawn of day 2. Okay. I didn't get to see the prestige totals, but... The king calls Mercurio from the Rat clan to his side. Mercurio has the king's ear, so he's the prestige leader, which means he has a say in which laws the king enforces. We need more prestige than him to gain the prestige lead and reaffirm the Rabbit clan's position. Slaying other heroes, completing quests, and playing trickery cards are reliable ways to earn prestige. So I gotta get my quests done. This is your current prestige. I need more to get more than Mercurio to become the new leader. Wish I could see everybody's count. There's probably a way I can do it, but...
And so it is.
The king orders his guard to march to their nearest settlement and terrorize them. Terrorized settlements lose their allegiance to any hero or clan and won't generate any income. Rescuing a terrorized settlement will restore peace and order, earning the hero a prestige. It's interesting that the king would award prestige. When he sent the men out. Ooh. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, he died. Man. We'll take some more spells, thank you. Play to forest, plains, and swamp. -1 health and -1 action. Okay. So that's something I can play on someone else. I think I'm going to try to rescue the town here. He's got 5 health, I have 5 health. Oof, but he's got a lot more dice. Surely I can play a spell. Maybe I should have looked at my cards first. Man. Oof. Well, you know, it's my fault I didn't equip items before I went into battle. Let's see if I can take it now. Got a shield now. I should have had that to begin with. It was silly. I still don't think I'm going to do much against this guy. Ugh. I died. Sad. So I lost the rest of my turn. Because I have 2 swords. Okay, so I still have to complete this quest, but I also want to get revenge on this. Alright, maybe I can beat him this time. Oh, I've only got 1 die. Yeah. Nobody got hit. Oh, I guess I can't do anything else. I'm gonna spend all my time trying to... All I need is 1 more prestige than him.
Yes, this day it is so.
I should have played my trap card on him. I don't know why I didn't. Alright, I guess here I'm going. Nice. Finally killed him. Now the crazy thing is, how is it not... How do I still not have turns left? Alright, what do I need here? I kind of need some spells. Teleport to the furthest dungeon, that's not bad. +2 health per turn for the next 2 turns, okay. Play Game of Thorns to yourself. Steal a prestige from all heroes. Ooh, I like that. Alright, I'm a prestige leader. I just need to hang on to it till the next dawn. Well, I'm taking this town over. Oh. So I guess I've got to take this on. Burn cards or roll dice to match symbols. Burn cards. Can I burn cards? I guess I don't know. Maybe I can't until I roll first. Man, did I die on another quest? Now watch, I lost my leadership. I didn't think I could lose. Where's my other quest? I think it's up here. Okay, that's the end of my turn. I should be leader at this point. Yeah.
Hero, some advice, perhaps.
These are two laws the king has put forward for the procedure to select. Controlling the king's decoration is a powerful position to hold.
Yes,
Alright.
an excellent choice.
+1 health for enacting a blood pact. This can't be the same wise king who united the clans and ruled peacefully for a generation. I'd never thought I'd see this day. There's nothing worse than madness. Wild, save us from the king. Alright. Well, so far we've seen the dice. 3 different kinds of cards. Although, I guess we saw the first type of card, the inventory card, in the first stage. Now we've got a bear's pilgrimage. In Sana's story, learn to defend against the rot and discover the different paths that lead to victory. Okay. A spirit stone has crystallized at Bear's Repose. It is just as I've foreseen. Guards, find every spirit stone. Go now. I have a feeling I need to find these spirit stones. Everybody's taking their turns. Sister Sana, I will be brief. I am sure that you sense the darkness spreading. Old magic stirs, the power of the rot. The elders agree it has returned. The corruption must be purged before it manifests. If the Banes are to rise again, all must be lost. All may be lost. Sana, I'm coming too, friend. Long time, friend. I won't leave you now, friend. We are friends, right? I found this strange thing. It looks scary. What do you think it means? Plague. Play to a settlement or swamp. +1 rot. Poisoned until the end of next turn. Gain something. This is no ordinary spell card. This spell does not cost magic. Casting it will cause you to gain 1 rot. This is your current rot level at 0. Rot is a dark, powerful, and destructive force. It consumes living energy. When a hero gains their first point of rot, they are considered infected and will suffer 1 health every dawn. Eugh, that sounds bad. Let's avoid the rot. Why would I want to play those cards then? Hey, so where are we going? I forget. Deep within the pits of Armello, dark forces stir. The elders have ordered you to intervene lest an eldritch bane emerge. Okay. Oh, guess I gotta go to some ruins. Castle Beleriand. That's a stone spirit, Sana. We should grab it, keep it safe, maybe play with it a bit. And those that gather the stones almighty shall come the ultimate power. Wild and purity. That's what an old bear mumbled. His breath smelled of fish, so I didn't listen. Alright, let's go grab it. Something bad is coming. Take this, it might help you. I had it tucked away just in case. It's a little grubby. -2, suns explode. Okay. Click the spirit stone. Can I touch it? Okay, I gotta do a spell check. Burn cards or roll dice to match symbols. Oh, here's my cards. Do I have any cards I can play? Click, oh. As well as playing or equipping cards, you're able to burn cards in peril or battle. Okay, so if a symbol matches, I can burn it. So even if I don't roll that symbol, I still succeed. Burning a card locks in one of your dice as that card's Armello symbol. Yeah, burn this. I don't have a shield, but I do have a sword. So now I only have to roll a shield. Yes. I did it. Alright. Damn it. I didn't mean to go through the swamp. I don't like this. I'm scared. Okay, I gotta end the turn.
This should be
The king decrees that taxes are due. Everyone pays the king 2 gold. Lose a prestige if he can't pay. Alright. I think she needs an item at least. Moon juice, plus 2 magic. Ooh, I need rot cards. Interesting. I need rot results. So I definitely have that. Come on. Dang it. Oh, I gained a rot by burning that? I've been tainted. Don't turn purple. Uh-oh. I woke a sleeping terror. What is that thing? Banes are corrupted creatures born of the rot. Any creature they kill they infect with +1 rot. Better not die then. Sansa's hero power uses her high spirit to battle corrupted creatures instead of her fight. Creatures with a higher rot than their opponent will receive their opponent's rot as bonus die. Oof. So he gains a die. Remember, you can burn cards in battle to guarantee particular dice results. Oh, I didn't know you could do that in battle, too. That's cool. What does a rot do, though? That's my question. Alright, let's try it. I'm assuming a rot is not a good symbol. Whew. Lots of damage. He's got 1 more hit point. What a horror. I never believed the old bedtime stories, but they're real. Guess I gotta keep going. I don't have any cards. Hope I get some defense this time. Oh, we killed each other. And it gave me rot. Yeah, I definitely need some inventory items. And a spell. I still don't understand what the point of the... Oh, I don't have enough money to play that. Okay. So I gotta take this over. Ooh. Spirit Stone. The dungeon is filled with the shrieks of birthing banes. A cluster of them rise from the dark ichor around a strange artifact. I'm gonna snatch it. 60% chance. Seems like I could do this. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's over. Let's get out of here. Alright. I don't have a lot of prestige compared to the leader there.
Yes, that will do nicely.
Oh no, Mercurio, what has he done? He's corrupted when they have 5 or more rot. Corrupted heroes still lose 1 health every dawn. Corrupted heroes gain dark power such as +1 health each time they kill another creature in battle. In addition, any creature corrupted by the rot will take damage equal to their rot if they enter a sacred stone circle. Hmm. Ah. I think we should probably take that spirit stone to the castle. Baines had returned to Armello, but so had Spirit Stone. Sana hastened to the palace. Surely the king would know what to do. Alright. Man, I don't want to go through swamp. Oh well, maybe I'll heal if I go into the stone circles. Yay. Lock the palace down. None shall enter. We must protect the kingdom. The palace seems different. The defenses are up. Doesn't the king know we have a spirit stone? The palace gardens are protected by powerful palace perils that remain until defeated. Breaching the palace is difficult. Collect a good mix of cards in your hand and burn cards to improve your chances of success. Well, I guess instead I just clicked. Okay, so I can do a rot, a moon, and there's no point doing combat. So at this point I'm just rolling. Hopefully I get what I wanted. 1. Yeah! Alright. The peril is dangerous, but the king's guards' halberds are even more so. You try to explain yourself, they do not listen. Hand it over. I'm gonna give him the spirit stone. 60% chance. It's gotta work. -1 prestige. They seize it. Behind you, rumbling voice chills your bones. Lock it in the dungeon. The king. That's our spirit stone, not yours. The king and his guard aren't trying to stop the rot. They're leading us to disaster. We can't let you leave, sister. If you come to the dungeons willingly, your death will be quick. No, Sana, save me. I'm too hilarious to die. Wait, cast Banish on yourself. We can escape before it's too late. Teleport to the furthest dungeon. End your turn. Thank the wild, just in time. I can't believe it. Our king has been taken by the rot. It's clear now that the king's days are numbered, but who's going to rule Armello? As the current prestige leader, Amber has been playing the political game. If the king's rot consumes his life, while Amber is the prestige leader, she will achieve a prestige victory and claim the throne. Thane is heading toward a Kingslayer victory. He will need to breach the palace and attack the king directly. If Thane defeats the king in battle without dying, he'll be named King of Armello. That's cool. That's another option. Mercurio is trying to get his rot higher than the king's. If he attacks the king with a higher rot value and slays him, he'll become the new Lord of Corruption. Wow, there's a bunch of cool options. To achieve a Spirit Stone victory, heroes need to collect 4 Spirit Stones. With the stones, they must breach the palace and confront the king, cleansing the kingdom of rot. Talk with the fish breath bears, they'll know what to do. Interesting. So yeah, it looks like there's a lot of cool options for how you gain prestige, how each character operates, what they do in their turns, and then obviously from great horrors, great heroes emerge. And obviously how you win is very different too. Yeah, there's just music, there's no talking right now. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. All the heroes are getting attacked, kind of. Huh. Cool. So it looks like there's 4 heroes. There's also the Howling Arrow, Zasha the Whirlwind, Brune the Earthbreaker, Barnaby the Screw Loose. So every character's got its own set of stats as far as fight, body, wit, spirit, starting gold, and then everybody has a special ability. It's kind of interesting. I kind of wonder. Edit loadout, select random hero, select. Trying to decide if I select. Let's see what select. So you can play obviously with AI players. I'm wondering if you can select. Oh, you can just look at the art. I'm wondering if you can select difficulty or if there's just kind of one difficulty. Don't see the ability to change the difficulty. All right. So you can play multiplayer head to head in the quest for the throne. View your hero, set up preferred loadouts, collectibles, items and achievements, rules and systems. I don't know if I had the best video and audio. Yeah, it looks like it. And then there's a shop. Let's see what's in the shop really quickly. So there's more heroes packs. Wow. That's pretty expensive for like, I guess it looks like it's like a bunch of different packs. Yeah. Join the insidious band of scaled heroes in their journey to reclaim their birthright. Looks like you get some treasure. Forerunner Barnaby. Different skins. Okay, different little extra little characters and playable heroes. Okay. Well, that's Armello. So I do like how it starts and it kind of leads you through. Oh, cool! You can gather a party. Party. So I guess here's my thing with these games. With this type of game, I love the card and dice and asymmetrical playing of all the heroes. Everybody's doing kind of different things. So in some ways, you might not even really interact except the cards that you might play on someone else who's maybe in the lead or something like that. But my overall complaint is I wish that it was cooperative. Like I love the idea that there's an evil king who is possibly sending things out and like corrupting the land and killing people, and you have to like stop him. I just wish that there was an option to play it cooperatively. Although I know technically you could kind of cooperatively work against the AI players if you're playing with fewer than four four players. But it seems as though there's not really, in the end you're going to be competing. Yeah, it is. It kind of does suck that there's not enough co-op games. That's kind of what one of the things that I know in talking with Joe, we were talking about, what options we have as far as playing co-op, and I know that in all the Steam games that I kind of have looked at and seen what's out there, there's really very few. And of course, with the folding of the Lord of the Rings card game, there's even a less one. There is one of the things about, like, I know one of the games that's out and I thought would be really cool would be like Pandemic, but if you look on the game site, and I do have that game, it is a fun game. Um, and you could even play with some of the expansion sets and things like that. They have some DLC. The only thing is that if you want to play co-op, you can only do it locally. Split screen, PvP, or co-op. I guess you play PvP if you're playing with the bioterrorist. But that's so even some of the co-op games that are co-op, you can't even really play with another player. So the more I thought about it, I was thinking, what games are out there that you could even play co-op? And there's really not much of the ones I have. I know that I mean Mysterium is kind of cooperative. I think you can play it online, but there's not really much to that game. It's kind of more of like a fun sort of easy party game. It's not really too thematic or anything like that, or it's kind of thematic and atmospheric, but um, it's not really a game as much as kind of like a guesswork kind of game. Um, there is Pathfinder Adventures, which once again would be really cool to play co-op. You can play with multiple heroes, but unfortunately, you can only do that if you're playing local on the same screen on the same game. There is no online co-op, which I'm really surprised that game doesn't have more of an online co-op presence because there's so much with Pathfinder Adventures, which is um, It's a really cool card game. It is a little bit lighter of a card game, but it's really cool. But unfortunately, you can't even play it with another person. It's kind of designed as a single player game, even though the physical game you can play multiple players. So again, I just don't understand why some of these games are not co-op, or don't have co-op options online when they're naturally in the physical board game version they are co-op. The only game that you could even kind of say that thankfully would be is co-op and has been around a long time and has a lot available to it is Sentinels of the Universe. That's pretty much the only co-op game that I can think of as I went through my whole gigantic list of games. It's pretty much the only game I can think of um, that has co-op in it, and it is a card game, a digitalized version of a card game, and so in the end, that was the only one I can think of. Now, Gloomhaven is sort of in early access, and supposedly co-op is coming early 2020 in the first quarter. That's on their roadmap, but I'm really excited about that. It'll be a lot of cool matches and things to play. I'm even excited about playing adventure mode until the campaign comes out. There's a lot of really cool things. I just finally got started with my move toward killing another boss so that I can get 4 players and play it on the stream. And it's very difficult. I feel like they've upped the challenge quite a bit, and you really have to stay on your toes. But yes, it's really tactical and fun. And when you do get a victory, it's definitely feels rewarding and worth like you earned it. But other than that, those 2 games are really the only ones that are out there. So I mean, I know a lot of people might not like uh, board games to be cooperative, but for crying out loud, there's a lot of people that play cooperative video games and love playing those. So I'm really surprised that there aren't more options for board gaming, especially because there's so many great co-op games that could easily be digitalized into um, cooperative online games. And there's already some that exist. Games like um, Pathfinder Adventures and Pandemic that already exist that just need a multiplayer online component. So it's very strange that they don't have that. So anyway, that's my soapbox for the night. But I just feel like that's something I really wish that we could, some board game companies would remedy. I know Asmodee is the one that kind of was responsible for shutting down Fantasy Flight Interactive and its cooperative card game. I just hope they kind of take note of all the games that are out there. They don't really have very many cooperative ones, so it'd be nice if they kind of worked on that. So we've played through Armello. We've played through last week. We played through another really popular game, board game that's been adapted digitally, which is Twilight Struggle. A couple of things I learned about Twilight Struggle, by the way, is that it's apparently really hard to play as the United States in a normal game against the computer. It's almost impossible to win. So they don't recommend playing against the computer, which to me it's like, well, that's pretty much the only way I might play is again would be to test out against the computer. So I'd have to either play as Russia or find somebody who's willing to play but not be a jerk about it. So I hate playing with people who are really competitive and it's kind of intimidating. And then um, I don't. It's not that I mind losing. I just don't want to play against someone who is going to rub my face in it. And I do have that happen to me a couple of times when I play with people who are interested in playing Twilight Struggle with me. It's like, I think I'll wait. So next week I'll be back with. I kind of have an idea for a game that I'll play. If I haven't quite gotten my boss beat for Gloomhaven yet, I'm going to be playing some more digital game adaptations. Some of them will be competitive, like the one tonight and the one last week. But I'll be playing against the computer and mostly kind of looking at the tutorial, especially if I haven't played them before, to kind of learn how to play them. Definitely, it was fun to kind of learn the Armello tutorial. Really great tutorial that teaches you a lot. There seems to be a lot to that game. It would take a while to kind of figure out the best way of winning with each character. But it'd be kind of cool to check that one out. Although I, again, really am only interested in playing if it's against the AI. I don't really want to play against another person per se. Um, so I've got a couple games I'll be checking out in the next couple weeks, and hopefully by that point I will have my Gloomhaven boss beaten, so that I can show and get on the stream and show you guys what it's like to play the full complement of heroes in adventure mode. Although I did notice that it's going to take me forever to play through stages because even 3 players has jumped up considerably in terms of tactics and planning turns. So it may be uh, a pretty involved playthrough that I may switch back and forth to. Um, but that's what we have so far. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We will be playing something this weekend on Table Flipping Games. We finished our big playthrough of Journeys in Middle Earth, and now we're going to be playing some one-off games, so that's pretty exciting. And we will be checking that out this weekend, some one-offs, while we figure out what we're going to do for our big campaign. But pretty exciting. Check us out then, and then otherwise I'll be back here next week playing some more board game adaptations. So until then, take care. See you guys later.